Hello and welcome from me, Kev the Reseller. I buy and sell just about everything from everywhere, car boot sales, charity shops, auctions, and I sell it online again to make a profit. The whole idea of this channel is to bring you along with me on that journey and show you the things I pick up, how much I'm going to make for them, where I sell them, all that kind of stuff. So if you like car boot sale pickups, if you like charity shops, all of that, then you're in the right place, because that is what I aim to deliver going forward on this channel. In today's video, I hit up the first car boot sale of 2023. I am quite lucky that through the winter months there is a hard standing car boot sale less than 10 minutes drive from my house. So yes, very blessed, because I know there's a lot of people around the country that don't have access to car boot sales outside of that summer car boot window. Obviously they're nowhere near as big as a nice warm summer field, but nonetheless it's a boot sale, so I've got to take that as a huge positive. Did alright, got some nice bits, and I thought I will share them with you today. Unfortunately, I didn't get any footage of me going round the car boot sale, but I am going to be getting the GoPro back in action, so you will be able to walk around with me. And actually, I think potentially there'll be a charity shop video coming out before then, in which I will have the GoPro and we'll be able to hit those shops together. So let's get into it, and I'll show you what I picked up on my first car boot sale of the year in 2023. Kicking off with some clothing, I picked up these Bowden shorts here. Pretty simple navy blue chino short. I think they were a size 34. Nothing too special about them, but they were only £1, and they should see me back probably about £10 after fees and postage. So all the figures I'm going to put on these will be after fees and postage. So should see back about £10, making about £9 profit on those shorts. Then I found this. I don't know why I remembered Mike Lowry, but I did a little bit of research afterwards, and I think they were a Liverpool-based like R&B group. But it's a tour t-shirt. It was only £1. There is nothing Mike Lowry related on eBay at all, whether that be current listings or solds. So this could be a complete flop, but I might well just be the only person with some Mike Lowry merch out there that some die-hard fan wants. So you never know. I'm going to put a figure of £10 on it. You know, I'll probably list it at about 15 quid. We'll see, maybe 20, but I put £10 on there. Hopefully it's not a flop. We'll see how that goes. The only other bit of clothing I got was this, and it is a Jaeger vintage jacket. Quite a snazzy little number there. It's not anything special in terms of material. It's just 100% viscose, size 12. But yeah, I just thought that pattern, and obviously the Jaeger brand is fairly sought after, can fetch some good money. I did pay up for that at £10, but I think I should at least be able to double/triple my money. I would be expecting to get back about £30 for this, so about 20 quid profit. We'll see. Might list it for a bit more to start off with and see how it goes, because I can't find anything particularly similar. Put the question out there on Instagram, and the vibe I got from most sellers that know a bit more on these things suggested about 30 quid. So that's what I'll go with in terms of sale price, back 30 quid. Next pickup, I don't know why, I really do not know. Wish I had an answer, but this board game just seems to sell so strongly for such good prices so quickly, and it's frustration. I paid £1 for this. There you go. No reflection now. £1 for reflection. It's the 2000 edition. My only guess is that it's the nostalgia, and obviously nostalgia sells. When you were growing up, if this is the one you had with this artwork, it's a sign of the times, isn't it? And you know, they're not going to be producing it looking like this again, and I think people want the edition that they had when they were young, maybe. So this can easily fetch 20 quid, unbelievably. So it will sell for over £20, but I reckon I should get £20 back on this after fees and postage. I've sold this so many times now. Love finding it for £1. Now, if you've got young children or children that are slightly older but once watched CBeebies, then you'll probably be familiar with this sound. It is, of course, the twirly woos. Is that an of course? If it's an of course to you, then yeah, you've got young kids or grandkids. So yeah, 2 twirly woos here, and a slightly different one which needs new batteries, but obviously you heard these two working. These were 50p each, and anything kind of twirly woo or anything CBeebies plush related tends to have a fairly decent sell-through rate, purely because I think they produce them at the time, and then as the programs fade off a bit, they don't produce them as much, and then the resale market comes into play. So £1.50 on these. I should see back about £12, I'd say. I'm going to sell them as a bundle. There's people asking about £10 each, but I'll sell them as a bundle for probably 15 to 18, seeing £12 back. Cool little Nike drawstring bag, Kiss My Airs. Plain on the back, but yeah, this was only £1. I've seen a couple of sales gone through for about £12, £13. So yeah, I will put a valuation on that one of £10 back from £1. You know, 10 times in £1. Always going to be happy with that turnover. Not bad. So next pickup, I got 3 items for £4 from one gent. He had quite a few cool little nifty things, but the first thing that caught my eye was this Gigapet, the Lost World. So it's like a Tamagotchi. If you remember Tamagotchis, then you're at least as old as me. But yeah, Gigapets, Baby T-Rex, the Lost World by Tiger. So obviously Tiger did quite a lot of gaming things back then, didn't they? Put the batteries in. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it on this, but it is working. My egg hatched and he's currently just running around, probably wanting me to do something with him. But yeah, fully working. He actually said 50p for this and then £2 each for the other things, and I got the 3 for £4. But this sells for about £25. So I've put an estimated value of 20 back, but that could be a little bit more potentially because there were none listed to sale. So yeah, really, really nice to find that one. And then we had this Refreshers radio. I'm not entirely sure why it says Fromage Frais on there, but yeah, Barrett's Refreshers radio. Unfortunately, I have put a 9-volt battery in this one and it isn't working. So I'm not sure if this will sell just because of how it looks. It is pretty cool if you wanted that sat on a shelf, isn't it? But certainly not something I've seen before. So I've got that one. And then the last one, the Dime Bar radio. And this one does work. So I whacked batteries in this, picked up good radio signal. Yeah, fully working. So that was pretty cool. And in terms of those two, I've put a valuation of £10 back on each of those. So 20 quid back. So yeah, 45 quid back potentially on a fiver. On 4 quid, sorry. So yeah, really nice finds, those 3. Now the next lot I purchased as one big bundle for £35 from a couple who had a lot of stuff. They'd clearly been to an auction and bought up a lot of toy related stuff and collectible card related stuff, postcards, all that kind of jazz. They had a lot of stuff going on there, but I decided to get these. Let's have a look. Right, here they are. 5 James Bond Director's Edition. Get that light shining. There we go. 5 James Bond Director's Cut, vehicles. Sorry, I think it's 4 Director's Cut, and one of them wasn't. One of them was the Z3, just GoldenEye edition. But yeah, these can be quite collectible. She was asking £5 each for all of the things, because I've got those 5 and some Matchbox boxed cars, like 1970s boxed Matchbox cars. And the whole lot came to 45, and we did a deal at 35 for the whole bundle, because I did get some Hot Wheels Muscle Mania that I gave to my son, because we got Hot Wheels set for Christmas and he's really enjoyed playing with that, so I just added a few more cars. As the classic famous age-old saying goes, you can never have too many Hot Wheels. I think that's a classic saying. Maybe just in my house. But anyway, to the James Bond cars. So the Z3 here, sales on this should be about £15 back on that. These are all very, very good condition. A couple of them have clearly been out of the box, but they are very good condition with no marks. So the Z3 about 15. We've got the very, very famous Lotus Underwater, and obviously the wheels pop out and it's got torpedoes coming out the back. So that one, put a value of about £20 on that one. We've got a Rolls from Goldfinger. Again, almost chucked it on the floor. 20 quid on that one. We've got the Gyrocopter. Oh, that's a very, very classic scene, that, quite funny. This light is shining quite brightly, isn't it? I don't know if you can see that. Might need to adjust my lighting for next time. But yeah, 20 quid on that one as well. And then what James Bond should always really be driving, the Aston. Another 20 quid on that. So yeah, they are quite collectible. There's not many listed and there's plenty of sales, so they should sell fairly quick. But yeah, 35 quid each, all of those. And then just the additionals on top. As you can see, one of the boxes is not fantastic, but I should be able to sort that with a little bit of glue. But there's one of them. Very, very nice condition. We've got another one of those. So it is an Alfa Romeo. No, sorry, an Alfa Carabo. I assume that's how you say that. And a Slingshot 64, like a kind of drag racing car, but boxed as well, so a little bit of marks to the box. But they should fetch, the Alphas, probably about £10 each, and this Slingshot with the box should see about 15. So not a bad comeback from 35 investment there, seeing a fairly nice amount of money back on those ones. Different stall, but exactly the same kind of style. A coach, some of these coaches can do pretty well. These are £1 each, so there was a big box of things. I picked a couple of up just for the sake of it. Slight fails really. Hoping to see maybe about £5 back on that one. And this boxed Ledo Marathons Bean Street Kids truck, again, should see maybe back about a £5 on that. So £10 from two, not the best. Probably should have left them. And then the final pickup was these shoes. Russell and Bromley, Stuart Vietzman for Russell and Bromley. Very, very nice condition. Very, very light wear on the bottom. They're a size 8.5. Yeah, so quite a large size. But yeah, they should quite comfortably see about £25 back. Maybe a bit more. I think I'm probably going to list them for 35, which would mean probably see about 28 to £30 back, but I put £25 on there just to be conservative. So all in all, drum roll please. You probably see it all on the screen anyway, because I think I'm going to be adding it up. But I spent £61.50 in total. Should see about £307 back, which means a grand total profit of around the £245.50 mark. Now it could be a little bit more because I have been a bit conservative on some, but then it could be a little bit less because if I'm going to accept offers on things, could be seeing back about £200. But it was a nice little hour and a half at the boot sale on a Sunday morning. We're really not in the boot sale season. Charity shops have taken over slightly in these colder months, and until the spring summer kicks back in with a real array of car boot sales, then this little one on a Sunday to make me a couple of £100, I'll take that. So thanks for watching. That was my first boot sale haul of 2023. Fingers crossed there'll be much bigger and better to come, and also some boot sale footage with the GoPro as I'm walking around, so you can see me in action picking up these things out there in the, I was going to say fields, but this is actually a big park and ride car park, so it wouldn't quite fit at this part of the year. But thanks very much for watching, really appreciate it. If you haven't already subscribed, then whack that subscribe button, I'd really appreciate that. And obviously give a like to the video if you liked it. Thanks very much, see you on the next one.